Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 card review. Here to review a card that was released in Clash of Rebellions. It's a Super Heavy Samurai Torch. It's an Earth Machine effect monster, level 1, attack 500, defense 300. Description: when an opponent's monster declares an attack while you have no spell or trap cards in your graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Super Heavy Samurai monster you control, change the attack target to that monster, and perform damage calculation. Once per turn, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can change the attack target to this card and perform damage calculation. Cannot be destroyed by battle. So, really, this is just a hand trap that I guess you could say switches the target to a monster that you would rather have in attack. And with the Super Heavy Samurais being able to, with their whole uh, motif is that they're able to attack while in defense mode, and they have very high defense. So the whole thing is to trick your opponent into thinking they're going to destroy a monster that may have like a low defense within the archetype, and then you change it over to another monster that has like a higher defense, and then you proceed with damage calculation and so forth. Uh, and then on top of that, it can't be destroyed by battle, so that's always helpful. I guess if you're going for like an Egyptian god build or whatever, or if you're trying to just trying to stall for a higher level super heavy samurai summon. Uh, but monsters that can't be destroyed by battle, like they always come in handy. So I guess the builds that do run the Egyptian gods and run those monsters that can't be destroyed by battle, I guess this would be like a good card to replace that um, Arcana Force Zero. That way you don't have to run the risk of having it set face down and then having an attack, and then you know what I mean. Like you won't have to run the risk of having to put it in face up attack position, and then taking damage from that, or you having to uh, um, either having it in face down defense position, then it being flipped, and then you activating that effect that way. So it's just one of those things that you don't have to worry about. Basically, you can just exclude that and you can replace it with Torch. So that's one thing for Torch. It's level 1, obviously. It's an Earth monster, has less than 1,500 attacks, so Giant Rat can summon it, which is always, I guess, a good thing if you want to bring it to the field quicker. But then it would be in attack mode, so of course you would have to switch it over to defense mode, which they have cards like No Entry that can do that pretty good. Uh, you have cards like One for One that could search it out. There's cards like Machine Duplication. Of course, that'll be really good. That way you can get 3 of these on the field at once. That's always helpful, and that could go towards, again, summoning. That could go towards you having more uh, tribute fodder for the higher level super heavy samurais. Um, I don't think I already said that One for One can search it out, but I think that machine duplication would do much more for you. But then again, it's always helpful to have that one card in case you're not drawing Super Heavy Samurai Torch as early as you may want it. So, I mean, that's good. There's just a couple of things. So, link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out. And I'll see you for the next card review.